nota akan dirasmikan oleh saya setiausaha kepada 2019 dan akan dirasmikan oleh.
Regarding the TAUC issue, the Minister of Finance said that if MCA quit the TAUC administration, then the funding will directly go to the school. So will MCA quit from the administration?
Okay, this issue has been dragged for 2 years since Guan Eng assumed the office of Finance Minister. He has been using or abusing his power, the allocation, to force so-called MCA to relinquish its control over TAUC. In fact, we do not have control over TAUC. Look into the board of directors of TAUC. There were 5 representatives from the government, from Ministry of Education, from Ministry of Finance. All fund channeled by the government is very clear, stated in the accounts. It's open book. Anybody can search online, not online, to the SSM, to see the details. And you have government representative there. So whatever Guan Eng is trying to do is very political. He announced in the budget, he only allocate 1 million for TAUC, right? Still debating in the parliament. But suddenly after they lost badly in Tanjung Piai, he has to admit that he has to release the 30 million. But at the end, still he want to politicize it that he doesn't want to give it directly to the university. Instead, to get an NGO, alumni, who have yet to have any foundation, to give them the 30 million. So I would ask Guan Eng to be professional. This is education, this is not politics. And TAUC didn't exist only after 509. It has been there for 50 years. And the government has been supporting TAUC all the time. Why politicize it so much? There are so many economic issues that needs a finance minister to handle. The weak ringgit, the drop of the investment, the rakyat suffering. And yet for the 2 years, he's only targeted on MCA and TAUC. Why make it a fast? Yeah?
So Guan Eng said if MCA going to contact him for a meeting, he'll think about it. So will you guys contact him for a meeting?
You know, the president of the alumni, the so-called, the one appointed by Guan Eng to be given the 30 million, he was, and he is one of the member of board of director in TAUC. He knows very well how TAUC runs the fund and how professionally they are running. So I watched that interview on 8TV when the moderator asked him, he said, there's nothing more to talk. He said, I've already said clearly, relinquish your control over TAUC, I'll give you 30 million. It sounds so political. We have no problem before this, and we make the university very high quality of education. So I don't think that Guan Eng should use his power of getting the allocation to force MCA to relinquish, relinquish our control over TAUC. If at all TAUC has been used as a political school for MCA, we would have created so many leaders from TAUC. Look at the top leaders of the days. None of us are graduated from TAUC. But look at DAP. So many of them graduated from TAUC. Are we training political leaders for them or training political for us? That only shows that we have no control, and we did not intend to control. We only want to provide good education opportunity for all. That's all. And it's the government's duty on TAUC that has been passed in the parliament. So I hope Guan Eng can stop wasting the time of the people and the media on talking the same thing and barking on the same thing again for the last 2 years. Put it a stop. Let's continue the assist TAR-UC and let the professional to run the university. And case closed. Focus on rebuilding the economy of Malaysia. That's your prime duty as a finance minister.
So MCA will not ask for a meeting with Guan Eng?
Do he want to meet us? He already said in the interview, if you watch the interview, clearly he said there's nothing to meet. I already said, he said, if you relinquish, I'll give you the 30 million, that's all. There's only one statement. But of course, he said, if he want to give it to TAR-UC and wanted to meet us, we are happy to meet the finance minister. More than happy to see him, if he is ready to discuss with us. All right.
Regarding the TAR-UC issue, what are the following actions from MCA? Are there any following actions?
The ball is not on us. The ball is on Guan Eng. We are victims. We are ordinary people, the TAR-UC. We are only a university. We have no power at all. The power lies on Guan Eng whether he wants to give the money as promised by the government. 60 million maximum. Okay? Thank you. Yeah.